I'm Maverick. This is Darcy. That's Jim. And we are out here ready to talk music and have a good old time.
Always.
How are you this week? All right, cool.
Who are we talking to?
He was
I'm all right.
He was looking
Everybody.
at you.
I'm all right.
Have you had a good week?
All right, I guess.
All right, he guesses.
Hadn't really thought about it.
Yeah.
Hang on, give me a few minutes and I'll analyze my week. That ought to be interesting.
He said anal.
Have you had any good food? Because that's usually part of it.
Hey, Zen. Zen's in the chat. That's
Yeah.
our producer out there. He'll be taking care of you if you're there in the chat with us. Looking out for the live stream as well.
I was waiting for Jim's menu.
Oh, yeah. What's your menu, man?
Nothing special this week.
Taco Bell.
I've been there.
He's been everywhere, man. That's right. Well, all the way back to the very beginning of this show, we are 6 seasons deep, by the way. We're coming up on
What episode are we?
We can't figure that out, but we are getting very close to 100 episodes.
Are we
So
really?
I'm going to need to do the math on it.
Should we have
but
a big birthday
we
cake
should.
or
We're
something?
getting close. We're getting close. I'll have to go back
And thank
and
you
count.
all for letting us
But I know we are
survive
getting
up to
close.
almost 100 episodes.
That's right.
That's a big deal.
Support. So we've been here at Niche Wine Lounge from the very beginning, and along with Niche, there has been one entity that has been rock solid for us, and that is Rescued Wood Rehab. And
As solid as wood.
Deets. It's Marty.
Nobody heard my joke.
She said wood.
She said it was hard as
She
wood.
said wood.
She says wood a lot.
She said wood. How are you, my friend?
I am doing great, Maverick. How are you?
I've been better, but it costs more.
Yeah, subfloor.
Yeah.
A little subfloor action.
Yeah. Subfloor, top floor, all the floors.
All the floors,
Couple
you got them all
cars.
fixed? Got them all
Got all the
fixed?
things,
Jim, how
man.
are you, sir?
All right. I think we've already covered that.
Okay, I thought we did. Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm good, my love. How are you?
I'm great.
I usually take this time to look at my phone.
I know, that's okay. Go ahead and look back at your phone.
Yeah, you're bothering us, Marty.
I know, I'm sorry.
come on.
I'm sorry to bother you. But yeah, Rescue Wood Rehab is very proud to
Thank you.
Hey.
sponsor the
Amber's
Maverick
proud to
Rose
be
Music
here.
Hour.
Yeah.
Amber is here.
Amber is.
Yeah, I think she's preparing for walk number 4.
4 walls.
Since
yeah,
you've been here?
Since I've been here, yeah, that's been an hour.
Hey, Zen in the chat with a Hey Woodman, of course.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
Good.
No, have you had a good week?
I'm feeling like maybe somewhere up my family line, someone ticked off Madame Zeroni, didn't carry her up the mountain. So it's there's been some kind
it's
of
been
pox
one of
on
those
my
kind
family.
of random weeks where things just didn't always fall together. But I will say this is my 4th podcast of the day.
The hardest working man in broadcast.
Yeah, so I host the podcast for the Fuquay Arena Chamber of Commerce with my partner Brad, and it's just great.
No, whoa. When
Talking
you say
into a
partner, now I thought that Darcy is your...
Partner in podcast.
Oh, I thought I was your partner in podcast.
And podcast.
Come
well,
on, man.
yeah.
I had
but,
you
know,
first.
I know. There's so many things going on, so many balls in
I'm
the
so
air.
much
you just
more
try
than
He
to-
said balls.
I'm so much more than a partner. So much more than a partner.
Yes. So, you guys, I'll be back because I got some duties
Really,
to do.
really quick before you do your duty.
Is that with a T or a D?
Well, that might be Amber's duty.
All right, before that happens, everybody knows that anytime that I say Gemini,
Pancakes.
and you hear Kurt Turner come in with the pancakes, you want to go ahead and take a drink of whatever you got there. Is that Red Oak tonight?
That is red.
Oh, that's so different.
Always red. Yeah, it's a different.
Something
drink.
new for you, uncharted.
Hey, Tommy's
territory.
coming in behind me with food. Amber's taken care of for a while.
Oh, you're
All
good.
right,
Yeah.
all right.
You don't have to go
Yeah.
anywhere now.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, Jim and I are happy to be here.
Pancakes.
I will say this: we played a show this weekend with the new Cajon.
new Cajon, yeah. How's the Cajon doing?
In a full band setting.
And the Cajon did not
It
take
did not-
a fly.
It didn't
or
fly.
leave.
It wasn't thrown. It wasn't damaged in any way. It was very kindly treated. But Jim turned to me at one point and he said, "It sounds like a full drum kit."
That's awesome.
So
That's
whatever
high praise.
Dylan did to it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he really.
That's
you guys-
high
That
you
is
guys put the extra
and
love in it.
Dylan is from Peru, and that's where the Cajon originated.
Yeah.
There's stories of unfortunately during the slave trade, the
Yep.
folks who were brought over into
Instruments
Peru
were banned, and so they improvised and made them
Yeah.
from crates.
from
Yeah.
crates. So
Yep.
the Cajon is actually it's box in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So, but the Cajon is a neat thing, and that is a hickory Cajon, and
Yeah. It's very heavy.
Heavy
Very
as
That was
heck.
intentional.
Yes, it was
It's
made.
weighted
It was
down.
made
That was
heavy, so you
intentional.
can't throw it. So you guys have a great show. I'll
Okay,
be back
all
to
right.
talk to you soon.
Thank you, my friend. We'll get back with you soon. Cool
Thank you.
stuff. Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad you can't throw the cajon. Does
I'll
that make
figure
you?
something
Does that
out.
make you sad?
No, it's just I have to do things a little differently than I normally would. Is that Lenny K in the house? Lenny K's in the
All
house.
right,
tonight.
Lenny K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lenny K of Lenny K and the Leftovers. fame
Looking
here at
sharp
the
there,
house with us.
Lenny.
That's right. He's been on the show before. If you haven't seen that episode, go back and check out Lenny K.
Yeah. We're starting to get a full house here.
It is.
We've got a lot of
filling up out there.
musicians coming in,
That's it. We like that.
and we've got a great guest tonight.
We do, and but before we get there,
I know you won't let us talk. Sorry,
We
you
need
won't
to
let us talk
find
about
out.
it ahead of time.
we need to find out what it is that we know.
Do you know rock and roll with Darcy Domino?
We're going to find out how much we know about rock and roll right now.
Well, hopefully.
Or we're going to find out what ChatGPT knows about rock
Well,
and roll.
no, this was not really chat, but I
Okay.
do want to bring up, and you've brought up before, passing of musicians and Ace Frehley from Kiss, who passed
Yes,
in the
yes,
last
yes.
week. That was kind of a end of an era. I know he hasn't really been with Kiss a lot
Yeah.
in the last many
Space
years.
Ace, man. He was,
He was one of the founding members, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so that was just kind of sad. So
yeah.
good to Ace Frehley. Just wanted to say that.
That's right. Rest in peace, Starman.
We are. And I was going to do Kiss trivia tonight, but I couldn't find some really good stuff. So we're just going to do basic general trivia. Hope to trip you guys up a little
General
bit.
trivia? All right.
General trivia and kind of see what we know up here. You guys are always good with that. So we'll start with which artist worked as an engineer on the Beatles' last two albums and Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon?
Which what?
Which artist
Artist?
worked as an engineer on the Beatles' last two albums and Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon?
Which artist?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Was it
Storm.
Jeff Emmerich?
Storm Ferguson. No?
Alan Parsons.
Oh, snap! Look out.
Yeah.
Zinbad in the chat. No Foo Fighters with that cajon. It can't learn to fly. Yeah, true.
I figured you would know that one,
Rest in
Jim.
peace, Ace, there in the chat as well. Yep.
Yeah. Who replaced Ozzy Osbourne as the vocalist of Black Sabbath in 1979?
Ronnie James Dio.
That's right. That's right. I'm trying to get a little bit harder ones on that one.
That's what she said.
What group sang the song Tom Sawyer?
Rush. That's right.
The world is. That's the only Rush I know.
That's it.
That one line.
We play Working Man.
Oh, we do?
Not
All
very
right.
not like regularly.
Then I know that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What group recorded the hit song Black Dog?
Led Zeppelin.
We're getting a lot of people that know that one, right? Mm-hmm. What group did David Coverdale form in 1977 after leaving Deep Purple?
White Snake.
You're getting all these. That's really good.
You're asking some stuff I know tonight.
What is the name of the songwriter who penned the song Woodstock?
Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, he knew that. Absolutely.
She couldn't make it, so she wrote the song.
Yep. I heard that's what happened with James Taylor in
Really?
Fenway Park.
That's a
Yeah, by the way, that song's called Angels of Fenway, not Fenway Park.
Oh.
That
Yes.
makes it even more gaggerific.
We've talked about this before, but I know you know who was the last performing act at Woodstock. Yes. There you go, M. Jimi Hendrix.
That's right.
Absolutely. Eric Clapton wrote the song Layla for the wife of which Beatle?
George Harrison.
Little scandal there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Lee Aday is the real name of which rock singer? Marvin Lee Aday.
Tom Sawyer.
I'm gonna see if chat
Marvin
has the
Gaye.
answer.
Nope. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was a good one,
Learn
right?
learn something new every day.
Remember in high school when you used to say, hey, don't let your meatloaf.
Say what?
High school jokes, I miss them. You know, got any dirty pics of your mother? That kind of.
Was that a high school joke? I don't know.
I'm gonna hold Al's ball to comfort myself.
right.
It's one of Al's balls.
What year was Kiss founded?
1970. What? 68?
71.
71. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Who was Paul McCartney referring to in Hey Jude?
Julian.
Julian Lennon. That's right. According to the Animals, where is the House of the Rising Sun?
In New Orleans.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Dave out there.
Should I Stay or Should I Go and London Calling were hits from which British rock band?
The Clash, the only band that matters.
Real? What?
I'm not the one
That's
who said
how
it.
they build themselves.
That's
Is that how they
they
build?
are the only band that matters. The Clash.
And a couple
Yep.
of their love songs broke through.
Which band's fans are known
Phony
as
Beatles mania is bitten the dust.
Which band's fans are known as gearheads?
Why do I want to say Motorhead?
No.
No.
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Okay. BTO. Yeah.
Ah, you
All
should have
right.
said it.
See it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
There you go. Who co-wrote Janis Joplin's "Me" and Bobby McGee?
Jim.
Who co-wrote it?
He has the original lyrics, by the way.
I
Anytime
thought
you
Chris
play it.
Christopherson wrote it.
Yeah.
Who co-wrote it with him?
It just says who co-wrote. So
That's
did
bullshit.
Janis not? Is that bullshit?
Is that Chad again?
No. It's not. See, I'm always afraid to do this because
Jim's
that's all right.
gonna
It's
gonna
not
bust
your
your
fault.
chops over
Not
it.
your fault. No, I'm curious if someone co-wrote it.
can
I don't
someone
think
check that for us? Like who wrote
Oh,
it?
Zen said he also thought Motorhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. Robert Smith is lead singer of which band?
The Cure.
The
Yeah.
Cure. That's right. Oh, speaking of, who was the frontman for the classic rock group Motorhead?
Lemmy.
Lemmy. That's
Yeah, Lemmy
right.
Kilmister. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. I'm trying to get some hard ones, but I don't know. Who played the preacher in the 1970 film Tommy?
The preacher Arthur Brown.
Not Meatloaf, no.
It wasn't Eric Clapton.
Yes, it says it was.
Woo.
That's what it
All
says.
right, that's okay.
That's what it says. Who wrote? I thought this was interesting. Who wrote Three Dog Night's hit song "The Show Must Go On"? No, not according to this.
I don't know. But Chris Christopher.
Solo, right?
Yeah.
All right, maybe this one's wrong too. This says Leo Sayer.
Oh.
I wouldn't put it past.
From Sayer McShane? No, that's it.
No, Leo Sayer is just a person.
From Leo DiCaprio.
The debut album of which band was entitled Lonesome Crow? Why are you laughing?
No reason.
Lupe and the Fiascos.
Not Lupe Fiasco.
Scorpions.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which band was formed in
1968,
1971 by the Schenker brothers?
UFO. UFO.
The Scorpions.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't UFO?
The Abdabs was the original name of which band? The Abdabs.
Clash.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, good change. Yeah.
Which
Smart.
band started their career as the New Yardbirds?
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's been all over on that. In what year did Iron Maiden release Number of the Beast?
Ooh, 80. You say 85? I was thinking 83, but
Close, 82.
82. Yeah.
The album Hysteria was released by which rock band?
Def Leppard.
See, you're knowing all these.
Some of them.
And what year did Black Sabbath release Paranoid?
Ooh, 72?
70.
Was it 70? Okay.
You got it. You got it. Okay. What country is the band Rush from?
Canada.
Yep. All right, we're just going to do a few more. This is
The Canadians refer to them as the Holy Trinity, by the way.
Yeah.
Rush.
Just Rush by themselves is the Holy Trinity?
Yeah.
There's not two other Canadian
No. Just Rush is because they're a three-piece.
Which guitarist has been a member of Cream, the Yardbirds, and Derek and the Dominoes?
Eric Clapton.
That was an easy one, right? All right.
And Blind Faith.
What was the name Stevie Ray Vaughan gave to his guitar?
Little Dory.
Nope, but somebody's here with that name. Lenny. Did I miss something there?
Lenny.
Lenny? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right, we're going to do one more. Let's see. Let's try to get a better one. Which U.S. state does the band ZZ Top come from? That's not hard.
Texas.
Texas. That's right.
It must have been around.
They grow their guitars long there.
Texas down. By that shag outside look rain.
I like it better when we have a theme for trivia.
Why don't we ever do that, Jim? It must have been around.
I know them three
They
chords.
tend to get yourself by. All right. Anyway,
You gotta grow your
now that we've
beards.
been hit for copyright, we'll keep moving right
Very
along.
small.
Are we Art of the Steel, Jim, or are you just jamming?
Yeah, Out of the Steel.
All right, we're back to
And
Art of the
he's got
Steel.
notes, and he's
Everybody,
got notes.
buckle up.
I'm going to do How My Favorite Band Stole.
It's Jim's Jam.
How the Beatles Stole. I was going to do Led Zeppelin, but it's only an hour-long show.
Oh, no! Jim, you hit me right in the subcockles of my heart.
Give me a little of this, please.
It's a low blow.
All right, so the young Beatles were influenced by, Buddy Holly and stuff like that. Love Me Do was, for them, a combination of like Ray Charles and the Everly Brothers. You can hear it in the chorus and the verses. But not like direct steel. Please Please Me was John trying to write a Roy Orbison song. Initially, it was real slow, and George Martin had him speed it up. And when they finished it, George said, "Boys, you've just recorded your first #1 record."
Just like that?
Yeah, and it was. I saw her standing there. Paul McCartney stole the bass line from a Chuck Berry song, and he owned up to it, and nobody cared, so we just said, all right, I guess I can do whatever I want on the bass.
Yes, Zen. He hit me in the subfloor. The subfloor of my heart.
The Beatles loved Smokey Robinson, and You Really Got a Hold on Me was an influence for All I Got to Do. I don't like you, but I love you. Seems that I'm always thinking of you. Oh, you treat me badly. I love you madly. You really got a hold on me. So the Beatles covered that. John sang it, and all I got to do was. No, what's that chord? There it is. Whenever I want you around, yeah. All I gotta do is call you on the phone and you'll come running home. Yeah, that's all I gotta do. So that was, a similar feel. Smokey had the better lyrics on that one. I think John would own up to that. There's a place from the first album was inspired for John from somewhere from West Side Story. There's a place for us. And there's a song called Watch Your Step where John nicked the riff from I Feel Fine, which I listened to. It's just more like something the Allman Brothers stole, because riff. Wow. So John refined that. And then, Lennon started to write some Dylan-esque songs in the Rubber Soul era. Paul liked the Lovin' Spoonful, and he wrote Good Day Sunshine as kind of like, what a day for a daydream, good day, sun, and so on. And, the Beatles would sometimes steal from themselves. Lennon would use the same chord pattern a couple times, but the song sounded so different, like For instance, Nowhere Man and Your Bird Can Sing, almost the same chords, totally different songs. That's the cool thing about the Beatles is you always know you're hearing a Beatles song. No two Beatles songs sound alike. Even when Lennon said they did, he wrote Yes It Is, said, well, that was just a knockoff of This Boy. Which, it was the same setup, 3-part harmony and him doing a middle eight. But I actually like Yes It Is better, but they're both great. I like the way Lennon would be influenced by, he's sitting at the piano and the cops driving by in England doing, so he wrote I Am the Walrus coming up. And I tried that. I was my last job as a custodian. I'm sitting in my office, and he would be influenced by like anything he saw around him, Like Benefit of Mr. Kite was a circus poster. So I see a box there. It's got cups in it. It says 7-ounce cups. So I start going, 7-ounce cup, boom, boom, 7-ounce cup. And I kept doing that. That's it. I got nothing.
Wonderful song.
But, have you ever heard me do a bad original?
No.
All right, there's a trick to that.
How?
If I'm writing a song that sucks, I stop.
He has said that to me many times. He's like, I never would have written that song. Why? Because it sucks, and I would have just stopped. Like,
So you just don't keep going, huh? That's actually not a bad way to do it.
Goes down a bad path. He's like, it's never too late to give up.
Well, some people think any piece of shit that pops into their head is worth putting out there, But
Failure is always an option.
Do you think you're your own hardest critic?
maybe, I don't know. I think I'm fair
Yeah.
with myself and with others.
As
But
I've-
music is subjective. So.
As
Sure it
I've said
is.
before, Jim is very, very rarely wrong, but I don't always agree with him. But he's usually right. I'm like, he's right. I just don't like what he is. The truth is uncomfortable sometimes.
And that's it. That's all.
Yeah. All right. That's interesting. So even the best steal.
Sure.
Even the best crib from
Because there's
others.
probably only so much. I mean, you've talked
Sure.
about that before, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's only so much there is.
But they, they did it. Like the songs I mentioned, it's not like, ooh, they shouldn't have done that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just the way
Well, they
it goes.
worked.
Even in that, they found a way to be creative. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move along to great moments in music history.
Great moments in music history with Maverick Rose.
This is going to be like a collection of great moments. So we talked a few weeks ago about the fact that Slash was almost in Poison.
Right.
Over this weekend, Axl had his first tantrum since the band's been back
I read
together.
about that.
Yeah, you read
Yep.
about that. Yeah. So I just want to talk about some of the interesting things that have happened with Axl over the years and things that he's known for. So one of my favorite stories, and it's an unfortunate story, but back in 1992, they were on tour with Metallica, and James Hetfield was burned by pyrotechnics early on in their
I
set.
remember that, yeah.
And they were kind of like, hey, Guns N' Roses should step up. Either come on stage early or Axl can come out and do a couple songs with Metallica. It'll make everything nice, whatever. Very famously, he didn't. He locked himself in his dressing room. He was like, I'm not going out there, whatever.
Oh, he did it on purpose. He wouldn't come out.
Yeah, he was no, I'm not going to do that. They're like, whatever, that's their problem. If he's burned up or whatever, that's a Metallica issue. They're supposed to open for us. It's their problem, not my problem. Was Axl's attitude about it. He's a friendly guy, if you don't know. And so then it's time for Guns N' Roses to take the stage. They get out there, they do one or two songs, and he goes, oh, you know what? My throat's sore. We're done.
Oh.
And this, of course, caused one of the famous riots at a GNR concert where the fans flip out and they start tearing everything up, and it's a big deal. And
He just did that to do it?
who knows? Why does Axl do the things that he does?
I don't know.
Even he doesn't know. It is interesting to note, though, a lot of the members of that band have had issues with substances, but he didn't. He's apparently sober since like 1987 or something. So they're all doing who knows what, all different kinds of substances. And again, also very famously, they all shared a house in L.A.
Oh.
And he would lock himself in one of the bedrooms with like 12 padlocks. I mean, just locks all down the door. So while they're doing whatever, he's like making sure that his room is clean and neat and everything is perfect.
I think there's some issues there.
Yeah. And apparently the rest of the house was like so trash. They're going to the bathroom and the sink, the
Oh.
toilet doesn't work. It's like all this kind of stuff.
It's a boy house.
Yeah. The Spaghetti Incident, the album The Spaghetti Incident is famously named. They name it that because Steven Adler kept his heroin in the fridge, and so he would refer to it as a spaghetti. They'd be in there with their leftovers and stuff. And so GNR, very storied history and interesting history. So one of those bands that started in the late 80s, but survived the hair metal apocalypse where all those bands, the guitar bands, fell off.
And I can't remember what happened this past weekend or last week, whatever.
Technical
it was.
issues. Yeah, there was something with the hearing and the sound and stuff, and he did his
had a
typical
fit.
thing, threw his microphone,
Yeah.
kicked the drum stand, walked off,
Yeah.
kicked the drum. So
I like that he kept his room neat.
yeah, no, he's very fastidious guy. He likes things to be clean, so it's interesting. And then, of course, the story of Welcome to the Jungle, which is actually what happened to him. So he gets off the bus. He's from the Midwest. He gets off the bus in L.A. and sits all of his belongings down on the curb, and a guy comes up and robs him. He says, "Welcome to the jungle," and just takes it from him. And so he's there in L.A.
So is that what
with
that
nothing.
song is about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
I'll have
that
to
is
look at the
taken.
lyrics
As
now.
Jim is talking about, it's no 7-ounce cups, but "Welcome to the Jungle" is about Axl arriving in L.A. for the first time. So yeah, interesting. Emily.
Hey, Em.
Me and this freaking microphone, man. Okay, I did it.
Yeah,
You
there
did.
go.
Good for
Finally.
you.
Nice.
So I have to ask, because this is a fun topic with Guns N' Roses that I like to bring up. From the music video
Is that her?
of November Rain,
Yes.
how do you think his wife died?
Well, I don't know it.
Good question. What's your theory?
So my theory is that she killed herself because if you look in the casket, you can see glass in the
Yeah.
casket, so
Yeah.
it looks like it shows one side of the face.
Yeah,
So I think she committed suicide.
I could see that. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to think it's because the cake got knocked over.
Right.
And I was like, I guess she's dead because the cake got knocked over?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, just that's a fun
I'm trying
theory.
to remember the video now.
So yeah, it's that old video. It's
I
November
remember
Rain.
sort of it, yeah.
Yeah, and the bride just dies in
And
the
it
middle
is
of it.
Stephanie Seymour who he has a tattoo of on his arm, and
Yep.
yeah, she and Axl were together at the time, and that song is actually written for her. The trilogy is
Is
written
it?
for her, sort of. It's interesting. So he actually wrote November Rain before their very first album. He came to the band with it and used to drive them crazy. He'd sit at the piano and bang away at it, and they're like, "Please stop!" And he goes, "No, it's not done yet. We're still working on it." And anyway, yeah.
Now it's a
November Rain
iconic
is a
song.
classic, yeah. And of
Yeah.
course, you got Slash with no shirt on in the desert playing the solo.
Yeah, in
and
front of the tiny church.
The church,
Because
yeah,
there's
the
no way
chapel.
that church was
Right.
that little. But yeah.
It's awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
iconic.
just curious.
Yeah, GNR.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. And I happen to know that Keith from Keith's Woodworking is a huge GNR fan as well. So shout out to him out there.
Well, and he just had a big birthday. So,
He did.
Yeah.
That's
Happy birthday, Keith.
But anyway, from GNR to fully laden attack choppers of drinks, let's bring on up our man from Amsterdam.
It's Andy the Apache.
No, I feel like he just does it because I like it.
I mean, that's fair. Hold on. Wait. Things are going on. I know what I'm doing. There we go. All right. We got you. How are you, my friend?
I am well. How you doing, man?
Hey, listen to that sultry voice, man.
It
We're doing
does
well out
sound
here.
nice.
Doing
Yeah.
well. Even better
Hey,
now
Darcy,
that
hey,
you're
Jim.
here. You know the deal. So tell me, my friend, what is it that
Yes.
you're holding there? Something delicious? It
This
seems?
is something nummy tummy. It is a blackberry Tom Collins. So yeah,
a blackberry Tom.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
nothing
guess
special.
that's homemade blackberry syrup.
it is
then,
homemade
too.
blackberry syrup. Yeah,
Of course it is. My
Everything
man doesn't
else.
skimp on the ingredients.
it's true.
That's right.
It's true.
He's doing the most for us out here.
Very much so.
So tell us a little bit about the activities for the coming week. What do you have going on?
Let's see. Speaking
At
of
niche, not in your personal life.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about you and I.
We don't need the X-rated
Don't put
version,
our
yeah.
business in the
I'll
streets.
tell you what I'm coming on.
Sword fight. Let's
yeah.
go.
So anyway, I'd like
Marty
to
said
announce
we're working on the subfloor.
It is such a boys' club.
Woo! We're in the crawl space, baby. It ain't
That's
no
right.
subfloor out here.
It's open to you, buddy. Let's see. We now have $7 well drinks
Hey.
every day of the week. So that's like a new introduction.
That's something
cool.
that Jim and I
Pancakes.
could get behind.
That's
I know
getting
you
a
can't
big,
drink because
big
you're on the
applause.
job. But
That's
everybody
true.
else out there.
That's true, and by choice. But so moving forward, let's see. Today
Congratulations,
is-
my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see. Tomorrow we have Eric Manning is not going to be here.
The E-Train will not be here.
He will not
but
be
you
here.
can come out and make an appropriate comment.
We'll advertise it like he is, but he's not.
Yeah, we'll pretend that nothing stops a train except for this Thursday.
Except
Now there's
for the
some
big
marketing for you.
That's
There
right.
you go. Yeah, 100%.
Let's list who else isn't going to be here.
Oh, yeah.
Lenny K and the
Elton
Leftovers
John.
won't be here. I won't
The
be here. Jim
86
won't
list
be here.
includes. No, so then
The
we're
legendary
moving-
story Charlemagne won't be here.
that
He's
maybe
here now.
in the upcoming future.
That's right.
Hopefully,
Maybe very soon we'll all
That's
see
right.
him.
hopefully. So let's see. Friday we have Daniel Anderson, which funny he actually plays with E-Train. So
Okay.
he has this like
Like
rock
professionally in
bluegrass.
a music way or like in a
I
off
think
the-
in a like
okay.
bathtub
Okay.
tennis way.
All right. Bathtub
Okay,
tennis.
this
Let's
is
go.
just
all right.
weird.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Weird.
Saturday we have Stolen Goods.
Hey, all right. Stolen goods in
Yep.
the house.
Stolen goods.
Sunday we got half price beer.
Sunday I'm not here, so it doesn't exist.
Doesn't
no, I'm
matter.
joking. It's going to be Kaylee.
there's a short
and
girl
it's-
and a tall girl, though.
There's a short one and a tall one.
Okay.
We have a stool for the short one, so it's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
So half price beer all day on Sunday, and then Monday we have half price wine. I believe we might have the great and powerful Ian.
Ian Kaiser, yeah,
Yes,
coming up. Nice.
perhaps.
Tickle the
And,
Ivories. Paul Bomar going to be here for
on
jazz
Tuesday,
on
old
Tuesdays. And then
fashioned.
we're back to the next
$10.
podcast.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah, everything's rinse wash.
Sometimes you have to in a circle.
That's right.
Yep.
In a circle.
All right, my friend.
Leading up to.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here, and we will catch up with you later.
Thank you.
Come on out to Niche Wine Lounge, hang out with us, meet the legendary attack chopper himself, our man from Amsterdam, Andy the Apache. Speaking of people who are legends in their own right, we have Story Charlemagne with us. Woo!
A pleasure to be here, man. Thank you,
Thank you.
You know, and I may say that Andy is our man from Amsterdam, but you're our man from Japan.
Oh, am I now from Japan?
I guess.
2
You
weeks.
just- you just
2
got back.
weeks, and I am now a native.
That's all it takes, man.
Yeah. I
Well, it
You
seems
have,
like-
you have like the best smile. You haven't. I'm sure people
It's
tell you that all the
infectious, man.
I
time.
just have to let it go. You know, I was in a pool last summer, and a little kid came up to me and he said, "You have big teeth," and I was like, "Man, that's a compliment. Thank you." He was smiling when he said it. It wasn't an insult.
Yeah.
No, you just have a great. You have an infectious smile. You really do.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Life
yeah.
is short. You got to smile while you're here.
Well, that's true.
But it looked like while you were in Japan, like it looked like you just took to it, man. Like everybody seemed really welcoming to you there. And
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about like how that happened for you, like what's
Sure.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was. So I'll shout her out. Her name is Riley Ray, a friend of mine here, and she does festivals and things like that, all throughout the country. And she got the opportunity to go out to Japan and run the U.S. stage as a part of the World Expo. Has
Oh
anyone
my
heard of the
God.
World Expo?
Yeah.
Oh, it's formerly called the World Fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh,
continuation of the World
yeah,
Fair.
okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
The reason the Eiffel Tower exists in any way, shape, or form.
Wow.
And yeah, she wanted me to go out during for a 9-week stint, and I just couldn't make it work. And she's like, "Listen, just come out for vacation, and I'll get you on stage, and I'll get you playing in front of a bunch
Get
of Japanese
out.
people." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I went out 2 weeks, had a blast, got to perform 3 times as a part of the event, and it was the last 2 weeks. So the most fireworks, the most people.
Was that
trying to rush.
Osaka?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Osaka,
nice.
Japan,
Yeah.
a little island right offshore.
Yeah.
It genuinely, I feel like they built it, the whole island. I feel like they built it just for this.
That does seem to be so. World Expo, World's Fair, like it changes the landscape permanently. Like
Yes.
the places are changed by it
Yeah.
because so much infrastructure goes in, so many new things, as you said, like the Eiffel Tower, all these great things. Seattle Space Needle,
Yeah,
all of that stuff. Yeah, all that stuff.
How
came
many
from-
people go?
Yeah.
It's got to be amazingly packed.
Over the course, so I knew a couple figures just from her. Over the course of the 8 months that it goes on, 220 million will be there.
220
And
million.
I think something like 20 million visited their stage specifically, which there was 3-hour lines to just see the U.S. stage and to go in there. So it's like
Does
it's
it
like
run all day?
Runs. It's like 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. or something like that, 9
Okay.
p.m. or
Talk
something.
about exposure, man. Like
Genuinely an incredible experience. Just to be a part of one of the people that are representing America. It felt like the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I
It
did
is.
not train.
So, who did you play with? Did you have a band? Did you have a?
It was just me. I got to play 2 times, just myself, and then we practiced the day of on the 12th. It was myself, Riley, and a bassist that I had met there, and we did like this little trio show together, and people
Just like
enjoyed
us
it.
later tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
With no practice.
No practice.
With no practice,
Yeah.
but I think I'm used to it now. It was a
Organic,
blast. It was
yeah.
genuinely. It was just like, let's get on stage and have fun, and they're gonna come out, and it was kind of in the round, so people were all around us, and it was just an incredible experience.
That's awesome.
I couldn't ask
That's
for more.
really cool.
Yeah, it was fun, and especially for someone who didn't know what the World Fair was until a couple months ago.
So is that the same World Fair that's been going on for like centuries? I was
Yes.
at New York in '64, and there was the one in the '80s with the serial killer and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, this is the continuation of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Is that a
Yeah, absolutely.
reoccurrence? I didn't see any serial killers, but
All right, good.
Leave it to Jim to bring
That's
that
for all
up.
our true
No,
crime
that's a good
fans.
fact.
That was a fun one.
good year.
Yeah. 1888.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible, and it's still a blur. Like, it's one of those things where I was trying to be aware while I was there, and then I realized very quickly, I was like, oh, the time is going to go by fast, and then I'm back here, a 30-hour flight back.
That's
Did you
awesome.
get to see a lot while you were there?
We got to go a lot of Osaka, which Osaka is beautiful, and you know Tokyo as being like the capital and everything.
Right.
Tokyo was cool, but Tokyo was like the Manhattan of Japan.
Crowded,
It's
yeah.
like so much. It's almost like overload.
It's
yeah.
so much. We went to the busiest intersection, I think, either in Japan or in the world.
In the
and it
world,
was-
yeah. Mhm.
And it was
Yeah.
just, 500 people trying to cross the road. And I was like, this is cool, I guess. And then you see the light change, and you're like, all right, let's do this. And then everyone just walks slow. And it takes 40 seconds to cross this intersection.
Oh
that
my gosh.
should take 12.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
Nice.
That's
nice.
awesome.
Well, let's go back a little bit. We jumped ahead. We jumped right into the Japan thing. But
yeah.
tell our audience about if there are anybody out there in the Rose Garden that's maybe unfamiliar with your work. What type of music do you play? Those kind of things. Where did you get started?
Sure.
All those the origin story of Story Charlemagne.
The origin story. I don't have anything prepared to make that quick. I'll say this. I've always been into a music that I guess no one else around me was into, and I think I've always subverted people's expectations. So I play a little bit of a folky-ish guitar, but my voice leans more soulful, a little bit more raspy, and it's been a pleasure to kind of meld those things, play covers, learn things. I started with originals for sure as a 13-year-old playing my dad's little nylon string guitar. I literally started with, has anyone ever heard of Esteban?
Yeah.
Remember the guitarist that uses
Oh
his
yeah.
name
Oh,
and stuff
there were
like-
commercials like
Yeah.
infomercials.
100%.
Yes.
He had the
Yeah.
Spanish style guitar.
He looked like Zorro.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
looked like Zorro,
Yeah.
and he played guitar. And that was it was his guitar was the first I played. It was like this nylon string guitar that I just started fiddling on. And I think that kind of led to where I am now because I don't use a pick. I kind of play with my fingers. But I'd say it's a folky acoustic songwriter-esque thing with my voice, and it leans a little bit rock as well on the project that I'm putting out.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a journey here in North Carolina. Moving here was the start. I still think of it as the start of the musical journey, even though I learned a lot, and I've been playing since I was 12, 13.
Yeah.
This was the first time I decided to make it something to pursue in any way, which has been a pleasure. And North Carolina has been such a blessing.
Yeah. Talk
Move
to me
from
a little
where?
bit. I'm sorry.
I just asked move from where?
So I moved down from New York about 6 years
Ah,
ago.
New York.
Yeah, I have the
And so, on the heels of that, how would you compare the music scene here in North Carolina versus the music scene in New York? Now, I know we had talked earlier, you're not from the city, you're from upstate, but different areas have very different
For sure.
demands, what they look for in performances, those kind of things. Can you compare the music scenes for us a little
I'd
bit?
say, yeah. I think, I guess my expectation moving down here is obviously there's a culture of country bluegrass and those types of things. First bluegrass show I went to was in New York. So I was listening to this type of music my whole life. My parents listen to two types of music. It's a lot of reggae, calypso, and country.
Okay.
Like Jim Reeves.
Yeah.
And like old country. So I just grew up listening to that sound. And I think the music scene, at least for me, it's very similar. I feel, and maybe it's just from my perspective of moving here, but I think there's a culture of music, and then there's people enjoying music as a whole. And I think that's something to be said. There's definitely an angsty teen rock thing that I was a part of.
Yeah.
The emo and that kind of thing. I definitely was there. I didn't have an emo sweep because my hair won't do that. But it was, I had this very niche genre of music that I grew up listening to, and I think some people, it's hard. You guys are doing a lot of facts here that I was like, I'm having a great time, but I didn't know a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I knew all the artists. As soon as
Right,
you said an
right.
artist, I was like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
but I didn't know these facts about them.
Well, some of them are facts, apparently not.
Fact or fiction? I don't know. That's,
Oh, I should do that next.
that would be a good idea.
Thank
Throw
you,
some
story.
fake stuff in there.
Fact
know?
or fiction, I
Two
like
truths
it.
and a lie, kind of a
I
situation.
like
would
that.
work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just as open here. It is at least what I have felt. It's just as open of a genre.
Yeah.
And but there's definitely that like angsty teen thing that I grew up with. But honestly, a lot of those bands I used to see when I looked at their bill, they would come to North Carolina. So I don't think there was much of a difference. They'd go to
Yeah.
Charlotte or something like that.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think there's a tie there for sure.
That's awesome.
How did the name Story come about?
Ooh, so yeah, this is it's a good story for me just because it's. I like to tell people I didn't choose this. I wasn't trying to be Drake and just be like, hey, I'm Story. It was going to be a band. My last name is Charlemagne, and it was going to be a band. Tell us a story, Charlemagne. And that's a little bit long.
A little bit.
A little bit long, and it also isn't a good acronym like Tuask. It wasn't great.
When you try to shorten it, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great. And we were just settled on like Story Charlemagne as like just a thing. I didn't want to be like the Dave Matthews Band and just have the My Name Band.
Right.
So we were like, let's do his thing. And it wasn't until I moved here, people who I had worked with that knew my full name would just call me Story. And genuinely, they would just be like, what's up, Story? And they just
Nice.
liked that as a name for me.
Yeah.
And I kind of just adopted it. And,
That's
and-
cool.
and leaned into it. And I think it's a cool name. And
Very cool.
And
quick
that's how you
tidbit-
introduce yourself to new people, right? Even if it's not in the music world.
And that is this first year. If I'm not meeting them through music, I still say my legal name, which I
Yeah.
can say here, but I don't know if maybe I shouldn't demystify it.
That's
know?
it.
I don't
That's
know.
it. There you go.
Yeah. Well, just call me Charlemagne, you know.
Keep it a mystery.
And it seems actually this year, a little kid walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey, my name is Story," and I was like, "You win though, because it's not my real
It's-
name."
yeah.
And I
That's
whispered
really
my
cool.
name to him, and he was like, "Oh, you liar." But no, literally like an 8-year-old kid, and his name is Story, and I was like, "You have a cool
That's
name."
really cool.
I was like,
Yeah.
"I might change my name, and then we can actually."
Maybe it's after
For
you.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
you know, maybe I've been
There
doing
you
this
go.
a while.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So your top 3 influences. Who are the artists that really brought you into the game? Either bands or artists, like individuals.
Yeah,
What's your-
yeah, that's a great question. That I probably should have something quippy. I'll say, and a lot of times influencers aren't people that you think you sound like. It's just
Right,
the
no.
people that have inspired
Made you want to
the
pick up a
most.
guitar, made you want to start singing, songwriting, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I used to listen to a band called Coheed and Cambria. Has anyone
Yeah.
ever heard of that band?
I have. Yeah,
Coheed and Cambria. He has lots of hair,
Yeah.
and he sounds crazy. But what it was with that band specifically was, I heard I heard him early on playing in like New York at Vassar College.
Okay.
And it was not great, Yeah. And then I heard him live, and I was like, wait, this is the same person, and that inspired me to go, oh, you can get better at things in your voice. My
There-
favorite band.
their ability to tell stories and have them pass from album to
Yes.
album, song to song, very
Yes.
cool. Yeah,
So that was a
concept album
big,
type stuff.
big
yeah.
part of me being Story Charlemagne
Yeah,
and
yeah.
wanting to tell these stories.
Yeah.
Another band that is equally as influential is a band called The Deer Hunter,
Okay.
which is this is where it gets a little niche, and like not many people know this band, but they should, and they should. They also did their first 5 albums were literally called acts. So it was Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and
Okay.
they did the whole thing as well. And a recent one I'll say, just because of songwriting and the ability to make a song that sounds like it was written already. But there's a gentleman named Hosier.
Yeah.
And he's a fairly newer artist, pop artist, and he has inspired me more recently to just tell a story and also think about everything that goes into it, the melody, the visuals. I got to see him live. It was just
To me, we've talked about him on the show before, and I think I tend to prefer older music, but he is one of the newer artists that I listen to that I can say everything that he's done I like. There's nothing that he's written. He is a once in a generation songwriter,
100%.
and everything that he's done is good. There's no skips. I mean, it's all good. Yeah,
And I
fantastic.
can't put my finger on it, but there's that feeling like the song has been written already. Like, he
it's
has
like it was
songs that you're
supposed
like,
to.
why is this not a song already? Or it had to have been.
Yeah.
But also, it doesn't feel like he's getting copyright struck. So
No, and it's
obviously-
the number.
right?
Yeah.
The number of songs of his that I've listened to, and I've gone, man, I wish I had written that.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
exactly.
like it's so good. Yeah, so
Legitimately,
good.
that is how I feel when and those are, I think, are my favorite artists. Where you're like, oh, I feel like I wish I'd written that.
Yeah.
You know, it feels.
How
it's a
many
good feeling.
albums? Hosier.
3.
I think it's
Yeah,
3 full
currently
ones.
3, and then he's been featured on a couple other
Yeah. Do
you know-
soundtracks and things like that.
I've heard the name, and someone else we had on picked him as
He
one
is
of his favorites.
of the newer artists. I mean,
Yeah,
he is,
of the
like I
newer-
said, he is a once in a generation songwriter for
Yeah.
sure.
He's not Canadian, is he?
Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
Irish fellow. Irish.
So with a
Say it
Z,
right.
not with an S.
That's right.
Correct.
Exactly. It was funny too because when I was in Ireland, I was talking to some of the locals there, and I was like, "Yeah, I really like Hosier," and they're like, "Yeah, we don't really care for him here. You know, he's too
really?
full of himself. You know, he thinks a lot of his music. He's very proud of himself. We don't like that." You know. But they said the same thing about I was like, "Well, I like you too," and they're like, "No, anybody that wears sunglasses inside is a total ponce."
There you go.
That I
There
might
you go.
Yeah, don't do that.
Did you have your
like they-
sunglasses on?
That's
feel like
right.
they
That's
attacked you.
right.
They were attacking someone.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like you at me there. Zen in the chat said, "Yeah, Coheed and Cambria, great storytelling in their albums. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They
Yep,
they
for sure.
really inspired me. And like I said, specifically, it's
The fact that you saw them before they were good.
if you go on YouTube and you look up, don't do it right now, but do it later. Go on there and look up Coheed and Cambria, like Vassar College.
Yeah,
and
the
a video
early-
comes up where he just could not, like, it was songs I knew, and I was like, you didn't hit any of the notes.
Oh, no.
That you had done on that album, and it was
Wow.
before they recorded the album, and it was very inspiring to go, oh, people can really get better at this thing.
Yeah.
And now he's a rock star and does this whole thing.
Yeah, it's a
and
big deal,
They
big
tour,
deal.
yeah.
Well, I would like to have you join us in something. I don't know if you've ever seen episodes or not, but even if you haven't, and if you're out there watching for the first time, there is a game that we like to play on the show called Highlander, and that's where we give you 2 options.
Okay.
You pick one.
Okay.
One of them is preserved in the Library of Congress and taught to children as great pillars of our society. The other item that you choose, person, album, song, whatever, it is ejected from the airlock of history, wiped from people's memories as if it never existed.
I have
Would
a
you
lot of
would you join us?
Yeah,
and
there's
play?
a lot of power in this. I
So
feel
that's
like.
exactly right. We
Lots of
absolutely have
power.
that power too.
It's Highlander, Thunderdome 2. 2 Thunder, 2 Dome. There can still be only one.
There can be only one. Now, normally for this, we use the gotcha machine. I have my eggs. We have our things. Unfortunately, for the second time in the season, the gotcha machine had to go back to Japan and get serviced.
Is it in the subfloor?
Y'all gonna hit me with that subfloor. All right.
I know the truth, Maverick.
Our executive producer.
You threw the gotcha machine instead of the cajon, and it had to get in for repair.
Yeah, I had
So-
to repair. I do.
And you don't repair plastic.
No, I
No.
do not do plastic.
No.
However, the Rescue Wood Rehab team
Oh, look at that.
has come up with
Hey,
sticks.
let's
right?
go. All right.
Rescued wood. So there are several here, so you can go quick with these, and
Okay.
and I believe these are pretty good to Story
Okay.
to be able to answer. So,
Well, let's see.
and what we're going to do with this tonight is we're going to put these in the D'Amico cup
Okay.
because that cup has served no other purpose.
It's never got
throughout-
beverage in it. It
It's
just sits
never
there.
got anything in it, so we're
Yep.
going to use the cup, and
Okay,
you get to
to
pick
draw from.
a stick
Okay.
from the cup.
I like it.
I think
like
there's
it.
a spider in there.
A spider. Is it
Oh.
Spider Rico?
I'm not afraid of spiders anymore.
Hey,
Anymore.
let's go. All right. Well,
All right.
you usually go first, so we'll see.
I don't know what to do
Thank you,
without
my
an
friend.
egg.
Appreciate it.
Spider.
All right, you have to pick one of these, okay?
Okay.
This is mean. Oh.
That
The pseudo-
is mean.
That is mean. The Pseudo Cowboys.
Okay.
The Adam Pitts band.
Yeah.
Or Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's just mean.
People
Who wrote
read-
this?
I don't know. Do you? He may know the people from Red Hot Chili Peppers too. Are you?
You
friends
know, I
with-
have to say, the Pseudo Cowboys.
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
And
yeah.
They just put an album out too, by the
Yeah,
way. And
they-
you collaborated with Adam. We were talking about
Yes,
this.
yes, yeah. We did a podcast like thing together and we performed, and seeing them live and seeing that energy.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're talking energy, they win over the Foo Fighters, like 100%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
them, easy. The Foo Fighters, love you guys. You're
Or
good.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
What did I said? The Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers,
Even okay.
Either
honestly,
way. Either way.
Honestly, I think in my
Even
head
more,
I did Foo
even
Fighters
more.
even more so.
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Hot
yeah.
Chili Peppers, too much California talk. You know?
Yeah. All right, Jim. Let's see. Pull from D'Amico and see what we get. Tiny Tim or
Still play.
no into the mic.
Still play, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Or Dear, I can't read that. Dear Segregation.
I think it says Dear Samantha. I think it's one of my songs.
Dear.
Oh, the two of your songs.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's
What's
actually.
the second one? What was it called?
Still play or Dear
Yeah.
Samantha.
Oh,
So I have
okay.
2 songs off the thing. One called Still Play, one called Dear Samantha. You know, I'll say Dear Samantha stays.
Yeah.
Still Play can go. Even though Still Play is probably the coolest thing I've written chord-wise and like
Yeah.
production-wise, but it's always the simpler songs that capture people's hearts. And I've had people say that they've put their children to sleep listening to Dear Samantha.
Oh, now I
So-
want to hear.
I admire you for making the pick. Some people don't want to
I
jettison
can
one of
pick.
their
I
songs,
can
you
pick
know.
for sure.
Otis Redding or Sam Cooke.
Ooh, Otis Redding, it stays.
All right.
Oh, that was
Otis
quick.
Redding.
That was quick. There's
Yeah.
no hesitation.
Otis
was
Redding
very
is
quick.
just iconic for me.
All
Yeah.
right. We're doing rapid fire tonight because we got some extra ones here.
Yeah. Holding these pieces,
Mhm.
or Why Won't You Stay?
Ooh. I saw that. That hit him a little bit.
Yeah, Why Don't You Stay being the song people have enjoyed the most so far out of the project. Holding These Pieces being the first off of this project.
Okay.
I say Holding These Pieces because it started it all. I'm going to say I'll get rid
Nice.
of the Why Won't You Stay, even though
Nice.
Jim?
that's funny in and of itself.
Did you have a song that went over particularly well in Japan?
Why Won't You Stay? Yeah, they literally clapped. It's the only song they clapped through the entire thing.
Nice.
And I said it was an original, but I don't know if they understood that. So
Right.
Yeah.
They just really like the
they
song.
legitimately just enjoyed it.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Dinosaur Jr. or Weezer.
Ooh. I'm not super familiar with Dinosaur Jr. Like
Yeah.
I know of it, but I don't know if I know much about it.
then it's gotta be
so
Weezer.
It's got to go Weezer. Yeah, Weezer's got great songs.
There you go.
Hey, this is not cool.
Wait, what is this one?
No. And why did I have to be the one to pick this one? No. I'm not reading that because I can't have either of them.
Would you like me to read it?
No. This is bad.
Oh.
Bad.
Oh.
One
Bad.
is gone.
Oh, now I have to look.
It's Oasis or the Smiths.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's easy for me, the Smiths.
Hey, let's go. Up here.
Oh.
No, he's going to leave me hanging.
No,
I
he's
like it.
keeping
Oh,
this.
I was just. I'm gonna go with what you said.
Also
Jim.
the
I'm gonna
Smiths.
go with
yeah.
there. The Smiths.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Oasis is a
You
little too
don't
full.
have a- She don't have a dog in that fight.
I don't know if they're the best band in the world. We're the best band in the world.
Did that hurt? Are you going to pick?
I got.
Yeah, let's hear. Drum roll.
Come on, man.
I have to keep the Smiths. I have
the
to.
right
thing.
As much as I
That's
love
it.
Oasis, I have to
Oasis
keep the
is on
Smiths.
forever.
Because if you lose the Smiths, you also lose Morrissey, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. He's one of my favorite
Good
human
point,
beings.
good
I
point.
can't. We have to protect that man at all costs. It's just facts. As much as I love Oasis. I don't like. I hate
rough.
it. I
It's
hate
rough.
it.
It's
I
not-
don't like, this makes me want to throw the microphone and kick a drum and like.
It's not real.
Stomp off like Axl. Like I'm done.
Thank goodness the
That's
Cajone's
the
not
hardest
anywhere
one.
near.
That's the hardest one I've ever had, man. I don't like that at all.
It's okay, but we made it through together. I feel good. I feel good about
And you're
my
not hurt
choices.
at all, so it's good.
No,
I'm
he's
okay.
unfazed, man. He's cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy says Smith's, haha, yeah.
Hey, Christy.
Would you? Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Would you do us a favor of playing a couple songs for us on the podcast
I
here?
would love to.
And you have said you'll stay along for the
Yay.
live performance later. So everyone who's watching on live stream, we're going to take a short break after this and come back. But for
You know, I
right
don't
now,
know
we're going
if
to
I
do a couple
plugged this
songs.
in.
We'll do a couple songs with Story. He'll tell us a little bit about the music. Oh, what? What is happening? What is happening right now?
Oh, my goodness. What?
What? What?
I come prepared.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you get that, Ted?
There's what? I said maybe.
That's aw- and even has the red shirt underneath to match that.
That's crazy work.
Are you jealous?
I'm so jealous. I don't even have one of those. Those are the new shirts. The new
Maybe he
Oasis
got that
shirts.
at the concert he went to.
Oh my gosh, y'all are killing me tonight. I'm going under the subfloor. I'll be in the crawl space.
Good one, Ted.
So before you do this,
Was
that
that a,
guitar was recently damaged in flight. Is
Yes,
that?
it was. Yeah, they brought it back and they just attacked it. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. On
Yeah,
camera,
we won't be
but
able to see that on camera, but he's got all kinds of nicks and
It
pokes.
just looks
and
like
things
they.
like
It
that.
just looks like they took a
From the
screwdriver.
plane
and-
ride? From the plane ride?
TSA abused it.
TSA
apparently.
opened it up and they have the, because they have to put a letter in there. And I know it wasn't like this before, and now the port was a little messed up. So if there's some popping, I'm sorry. And they just messed my guitar up.
Hey man,
That's just
I'm sure
wrong.
whatever you're about to play is going to be popping.
I'm
So.
trying.
Hey.
Backstory, too, on your songs. I love the backstories.
Oh, a little backstory.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah. So tell us, what are you going to play for us first, and a little
Sure.
bit about it.
Yeah, so I'll probably be, I don't know if I can because I did shunt it, but I think I'm going to play Why Won't You Stay.
Hey,
Is that okay? Even though we took
It's
it
still
out of the
here.
ether?
It's still here.
It's back.
still here.
It's making its way to space.
That's
so I can
right.
still
That's
play
right.
it.
That's not been jettisoned yet.
This song is, I created this album pretty quickly altogether. I just sat down, I was making songs, and each one, to Jim's point, the ones that just didn't feel right, I just kicked it off to the curb, and then the 10 that felt good, I put it together as a part of this project. The project is called Some Therapy, SUM, because I felt clever about what I was doing. And the idea
Pun
was
intended.
that, exactly. And the idea was that the whole of this album was just therapy for me.
As a songwriter, those songs that you kick to the side, do you ever go back and refine them? You say maybe there was something there, let's build on it, or
100%.
Yeah.
Even if it's it just ends up being lyrics, or it ends up being one chorus
Take the
part or
pieces and
something
turn it
like
into
that.
something. Yeah.
They can be molded, but you definitely know when you're forcing a song to try and be good. You can definitely feel that, and it is a good exercise to go. Let's let this one sit, and maybe in 2 months I'll have a different melody that'll just sound better.
Maybe 7 ounces will come back, Jim.
Maybe I'm hanging on to it.
7 ounce cup. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this song, I like the idea of, so Why Won't You Stay? It sounds like it's about a person, and it's not at all. For me, it's more about time. It's
Okay.
more about, sitting down with family, playing board games or friends or whatever it is, and realizing that you're going to miss this immediately. You'll miss it as it's happening. And it's just that feeling. It's just that feeling of, as time goes by really fast, you start to be cognizant in the moments that matter.
Nice.
So
Well,
I
take-
made a little ditty for
take
it.
it
Good
away, my
reminder
friend.
for us all.
We'll see. I don't know how far we're back, but we'll figure things out. And I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna make a nice little simple song. It doesn't need to be crazy, Just wanna play some music here. Oh. Just wanna dive into your mind. Why won't you stay? Hey. Why won't you stay? Oh. Why won't you stay? Hey. Why won't you stay? It's been a long time coming. I have fallen away with my own things going. I've been on this stage. I've been on this stage. A short time, babe. Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Oh, why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? here for a short while, and I don't fear where this brings our lives now. It's charmingly clear. You're calling my bluff too soon. Oh, no, why won't you stay? Hey, 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 why won't you stay? Why won't you stay? Why won't you stay, huh? Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
A nice little story Charlemagne pop song. I don't know.
Man, in the chat, they're saying book him. Like get this guy. You got to get this guy going. Yeah.
I'll take it, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Second song that you're going to play for us. What do you got coming up now?
Yeah, so this is the song that was coming up next on the album. I'm supposed to be working on it this week, and
Where
it's
are you
already
recording?
Wednesday.
What studio are you working with?
So it is Story Charlemagne Studios.
Hey, that's awesome. All right, man.
In-house. And you know what? It's probably my least favorite thing about the project
Yeah.
is that I'm doing this alone. It's the thing that I needed to do to get the sound out and show people like this one thing. But I really do crave I watched all these bands that would come together, and there's 20 people in the room for no reason. There's 5 people in the band, and they're all in a studio somewhere, and there's like I've never really had that, and I crave that. So I know that this is like a proof of concept to be able to do that in the future, to play with people, to create a vibe, as the kids say. That's right. To create a vibe and to just have a great time, and this was my way of just showcasing like what I like, and my vibe, and that shows because none of these songs sound the same.
Awesome.
None of them are the same genre. even close.
Yeah. Sweet.
So this one's called Some Therapy. It is the title track.
Yeah.
And it's me contemplating what I need. I guess I'll leave it at that. I'll make this one quick. Maybe I need some therapy. Maybe I need a place to be. When I fall all the time I've said, and I learn where I was instead. Maybe I need another sign. Maybe our job is just not mine. Maybe it's not meant to be. I am separated and steeped. Can I hold this goal if I fall tomorrow? Maybe I need some therapy. Maybe it's just the time I seek. I don't notice my faults. You are my fire. Please understand it's all I have my mind. Oh, I have been told to my face it's all a lie. You don't undermine my fire. I am the sign. I am the sign. You are the one who says it. Please understand. It's far beyond the hunger crawl in my head. I haven't been where I saw. It's far beneath. If I'm not willing to fall, It's where I've been. Oh, I've been told to see you are my fire. Please understand it's all I have my mind. Oh, I have been told to my face it's all a lie. You don't undermine my fire. I am the sign. I am the sign. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. No. I've been told to see that you are my fire. Please understand it's all I have my mind. Yeah. I have been told to my face it's all a lie. You don't undermine my fire. I am the sign. You don't undermine my fire. I am the sign. I am the sign. Some therapy, y'all. Thank you.
Wow. Incredible.
Appreciate
man.
it, y'all. Thank you.
So that's going to conclude the Maverick Rose Music Hour portion, but we'll come back for a live performance. So if you're out there on YouTube, make sure you come right back. If you're here at the bar, stay put. We're going to go all the way to the 9 o'clock hour. Shout out social media's website, anything like that.
Sure.
Yeah. And we'll get those in the chat. So
I having a fairly unique name. I got my website. I got storycharlemagne.com. STORY Charlemagne. I'll also spell that CHARLEMAGNE. I had to spell that as a third grader with big block letters.
Oh, yeah.
And it never fit. You can find me at Story Charlemagne on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all those things as well.
got the album coming out, all kinds of shows around.
Album
People can
called
catch
Some
you.
Therapy.
Yep.
Right now, they're all as singles. There's 4 singles as a part of the project. The one I just played will be coming out next month, and I'm excited. Thank you all so
Awesome,
much.
yeah. So
Jim,
we'll be
Darcy,
back.
Maverick,
We'll be
thank
back
you.
in approximately 5 minutes with a live performance. So don't go anywhere. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Yeah, cheese bags. I like cheese.
Thank you. So nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Zen.
Cheers, y'all. Thank you.